I know you're going to give a housing provider tip of the week. One thing I wanted to bring up in today's episode, we talk about yet another fire. So that's two in the last call, 4 episodes. Make sure your smoke detectors are working, have the batteries, make sure you have the fire extinguishers. Like you do not want to get caught. Real estate works, just don't get as long as you don't get wiped out. And that's something that can wipe you out. So be insured, cross your T's, dot your I's, be prepared for the worst.
Well, that was my housing provider tip, was along the lines of, now we have the law that Chicago's been for a couple of years now, but these 10-year smoke detectors that are the sealed battery. So you can't you don't have to worry about the tenant pulling that. So if you're doing that and you're making sure you're spending the money on turnovers or on it when you're turning it over, and make sure you're getting that updated, like, man, like that's the last thing. We've had a couple episodes recently where, when the press starts getting involved and the police, or God forbid there's a death and there's litigation involved, like you need to make sure that your smoke detectors are good to go. And that's in your unit, that's in your common areas, that's maybe in your areas that are closed off, like maybe your boiler room in the basement or something like that. You got to make sure that you have all those things in place, because you don't want to be on the wrong side of those conversations when stuff goes wrong. And if you do this long enough and you have enough property, things will go wrong eventually.
Yeah, it's a numbers game. It will happen.